Hello, I'm John Cleese. I think we all know that music, aside from the pure pleasure of it, sometimes has a transcendent power. What is called sacred music seems universally to be a form of prayer. So settle back, take a long, deep breath as we join our host, Phil Cousineau, on this musical, soul-rendering episode of Global Spirit, the first internal travel series.
Tonight we are proud to present the critically acclaimed documentary Sound of the Soul, which was filmed in Fez, Morocco during the Fez Festival of World Sacred Music. This film has inspired film festival audiences around the world. Perhaps because, like the Fez Festival itself, this film used the power of music to open the heart for a new kind of discussion and appreciation among people of different faiths. Welcome to Global Spirit's Sound of the Soul.
Summer, the country of Morocco hosts a unique celebration, the Fez Festival of World Sacred Music. For 8 days and nights, the city of Fez ignites, with groups from Africa, Europe, the Americas, and across the Middle East, proclaiming and affirming the sound of the human soul. In a world still bleeding from religious misunderstanding, hatred, and violence, the Fez Festival takes place in an Arab country where Jews, Christians, and Muslims have lived together in relative peace for centuries.
We wanted something to enhance the peace in the world, the understanding in the world. And the main language is the musical language, because everybody understands this language. With music, you go directly to the heart.
The country of Morocco is said to be like a tree, with its seed and trunk growing out of the soil of Africa, with its branches spreading to the east, across Arabia and the Middle East, and northwards to Andalusia, Spain, and Europe. At the root of this tree lies the ancient walled city of Fez. The city was founded in the 9th century by a Sufi saint named Mullah Idris, whose mystical practice of Islam gave Fez its tolerant, vibrant character.
The atmosphere is magic in Fez. There is a soul. This town has a soul.
The This quality of openness to other faiths and cultures has made Fez a zawiya, or sanctuary in the Islamic world, and a perfect site for a festival of world sacred music.
These people come together here in a unique city to create a unique festival. And people say, you know, this could happen anywhere else in the world. No, it couldn't. This is Fez. This is the center of spiritual and intellectual learning in Morocco.
Dr. Ahmed Sidi Kostas is an advisor to the Fez Festival, an Islamic scholar and authority on Sufi philosophy and sacred music.
We're heading toward the center of the city where Moulay Idris, the founder of Fez, is buried. So this is done purposefully so that people will bow, not ordinary people, but unordinary, you know, pompous people would bow to spirituality, which is the center of the city. Most of the Sufi literature and Sufi history started from this place. In fact, you know, Moulay Idris initiated Sufism here in Morocco, and most of the persecuted Sufis, either in Spain or in Far East or the Middle East, ended up here.
The Sufis who settled in Fez established tariqas, or spiritual brotherhoods, which to this day use devotional music as an integral part of their spiritual practice.
Sufis talk about hearing, not singing. Hearing goes deeper than just using the ears. It goes deeper into the hearing of the heart. Samani, he's not just a singing person, he's a Sufi practitioner. Generally, what the Sufis call the state is something that overcomes the disciple. A feeling invades the heart. It's an overwhelming feeling of divine presence. Then the deeper this gets into you, the more you start feeling the difference between what is illusion about you and what is real about you. This market dates from the 9th century, and each of the streets is specialized in some sort of goods or different sorts of industries or crafts. And it was the tradition for centuries that the whole family does the same craft.
craftsmen adopted al-malhoun to be their art of singing. And you can see the drums or the beating thing is a sign of what the craftsman represents, participating and dancing using their hands. Once they get into the singing, it builds up into what they call al-imara. Al-imara comes from the word to fill. It's like they're filling the cups with divine wine. The whole day, wherever you are, they say the heart is in heaven and the body is in the shop. It's your whole being praising the divine.
While fundamentalists in other parts of the Islamic world condemn devotional music and praying to saints, Morocco has remained a country of tolerance, peace, and social stability.
Stability is very important in any country for any civilization or culture to grow in a positive way. And necessary also for stability to have tolerance. And you know, Sufism played that role of, and they call it ilm al-suluk. That is the knowledge of social and ethical behavior. It goes deep into start with yourself. Stop judging others. There was a great consciousness in the Moroccan people, a great awareness that they should accept the sub-Saharan, and the Berbers should accept the Arab. I mean, there could be no harmony in any society without accepting the other. The Muslims, the Jewish, and the Christians together.
De parents juifs berbères. J'ai rencontré donc le directeur de l'orchestre de Fès, Sidi Mohamed Briwel, et il m'a proposé, lui, d'apprendre le répertoire de la musique arabo-andalouse. Évidemment, j'ai dit oui, parce que c'était quelque chose que j'avais envie de faire ça, mais étant originaire d'Algérie, qui est un pays, pour l'instant, où les choses sont si difficiles, je ne pouvais pas faire ça en Algérie. Et alors, le Maroc m'a proposé de faire ce travail. Et quelque part, c'est une recherche aussi de mes racines. Eux, ils savent, par exemple, c'est vrai que les artistes juifs avec lesquels ils ont toujours travaillé, ils ont des choses dans leur voix, ils ont des manières de chanter qui sont un peu spécifiques. Et moi, j'ai hérité ça, je ne sais pas d'où, mais je l'ai hérité. Donc, ils aiment beaucoup ça. Et on s'enrichit les uns avec les autres.
Like the Sufis, Morocco's Jewish community took refuge in cities like Fez and Marrakesh to escape religious persecution in other parts of the world.
When we came here from the Inquisition, from Spain or from Portugal, what happened at this time? They want to convert everybody. Everybody have to become Christian. Why? I mean, it's terrible. King Hassan II, in one of his speech, he said, it's very easy to know how it's possible to live together. Just come in my country, Miss Morocco, and you will see.
C'est-à-dire depuis quand nous sommes nés, et de tout temps, d'après les manuscrits, d'après les livres. Vous savez, les Juifs toujours ont vécu avec les Arabes ici à Fès. La Deuxième Guerre mondiale, ce qu'on a appris, c'est en 42, je crois. C'était en 42. Bon, moi, je pense que le roi Mohammed V, il avait empêché les Allemands de rentrer au Maroc. Il les a stoppés en disant, en répétant le verset, tous ceux qui sont nés chez moi au Maroc sont mes sujets. Et personne ne peut mettre la main là-dessus.
Then come out the independence of Israel in 48. So then Jewish already start to leave to go to Israel. We are now only close to 3,500 people living today.
Je trouve qu'ils ont eu beaucoup de courage, les gens du festival. C'est pas évident, par les temps qui courent, d'inviter des Juifs à venir se produire à Fès. Au moment où j'ai dit ça, je vous avouerai, j'avais à la fois peur, j'avais le sentiment de commettre, comme si c'était un crime, mais de faire quelque chose qui pouvait avoir... il y aurait pu y avoir des gens qui sifflent ou qui... Mais non, c'est resté... Et ça, je trouve ça, pour moi, c'était le moment très très fort.
The fountain is so essential. In every house here in Fez, you find in the middle of it a fountain, which is the purity of the heart of the place. If you imagine yourself sitting here with the fountain going on and the birds singing, it gives you a beautiful feeling of, this singing, the symphony of the universe. And that's where, from the Sufis got, the idea of using music as part of their education. Because if people are relaxed and sitting and listening, then that's the teachable moment.
The spiritual music in Fez is a doorway to a deeper intention. The music is meant to open the heart for a dialogue between people of different faiths and perspectives. This international gathering of scientists, artists, bankers, and religious leaders promotes a more spiritual approach to world issues like globalization, the environment, poverty, and war.
The heartbeat in this one-handed drum, the heartbeat that joins me to God and to you.
Je crois que le but de ce colloque n'est pas de, comme on dit, de changer le monde, mais je crois et je constate qu'il a au moins un avantage de permettre de se rencontrer à des gens qui ne se seraient jamais rencontrés. Par exemple, une représentante de l'Office mondial du commerce et une danseuse indienne, un grand maître bouddhiste thaïlandais et le directeur adjoint de la Banque mondiale.
If the world to survive, we ought to look at tribal people and how they survive is so little. I mean, this absurdity that you feel that everything's going to be better, more cars and more. I mean, how could the world survive if all the Chinese have a car each? Could the world survive? Unless human beings become more spiritual, we are not to survive.
In the morning, you have talks, you have a change, you think, and then in the afternoon and the evening, you go to a different place in Fez and listen to concerts from all around the world.
This music, which is called Fraja or Gharbawa music, seeing the dhikr that they start with, when they're sitting in a large circle. Dhikr is the prayers that the group repeats. Generally, the dhikr contains the divine names, praising the divine. With this group, we see that it's a mix of men and women, which is very special to this group. Then the dhikr builds up into what they call the hadra, that is total presence with the divine. That's where the whole education resides. That is to lose your own will and have that will diluted in divine will. And people here just abandon themselves. Then there is this movement, first hand and second hand to the side of the heart, which means, symbolically speaking, the heart is the most essential part, or pay attention to your heart more than to anything else. Sometimes the circle goes on and on and on. It's repeated again and again and again, and everyone is accepted. Then they come back little by little, and they get into the mundane life again.
was very interesting actually to perform after hearing the Islamic singing, because we come to the same place but from completely different directions. But that's a living tradition that's apparently they come from a place not very far from here. And we come from all over. I'm American, he's French, there's a Spanish girl, there's an Australian in our group, as well as other French people. And it's not a living tradition, so we're recreating something that was written in the 12th century, and it's something that we've had to relearn.
I think everybody has their own spirituality, has their way of conceiving the idea of God and everything that goes with that concept. And for me, this is just, this makes me feel as close to God as you can.
Mysterion, le mystère, le secret. Parce que quand on pense à mystique, souvent on pense ou à des gens un peu étranges, dans des rêves, ou bien alors à des initiés de quelque chose de très particulier que les autres ne peuvent pas connaître. Le mystique, le vrai mystique, c'est celui qui atteint le secret, la réalité, la vôtre, la sienne, la mienne, celle-là, tout. Le mystique est celui qui sait, qui découvre, qui apprend, avant de savoir, que toute la réalité relève d'une seule source et que cette source unique, donc, est aussi non seulement unique, mais une source de communion.
اشعار ما طریقت به طریقت چشتی است، اشعار تصوف میخوانم همیشه و از طریق ازمی من عبادت میکنم به خدای خود، از طریق شعر مولانا، شعر بیدل، اشعار تصوف همیشه فکر میکنم که من در حالت عبادت هستم به خدای خود.
کاز نیستان تا مرا ببریدن از نفیرم مرد و زن نالیدن هر کسی که دور ماند از اصل خویش باز جوید روزگاری و اصل خویش.
آهنگ میخوانم به درون آهنگ میدرایم، اما تو سن افغانا هر تعدادی که هستن اتر فکر میکنم که دل از او ما دل از اونا شدیم، کل دل ما یک دل شده، فقط از طرف از اونا از طرف خود میگم بشنو از نی چون حکایت میکند، از جدایی ها شکایت میکند، به خاطر که وطن توتش ده همه ما جدا هستیم ارزو.
نای حدیثی رای پرخون میکند قصه های عشق مجنون میکند بشنو
منتها اسلام موسیقی را بد نمیگه، ملاها میگن بد است. اسلام هیچ وقت موسیقی را منع نکرده، هیچ وقت بد نیست در اسلام. این که ملاها چی میگن و چرا نمیخواین که موسیقی باشه و پیشتر براتون گفتم که 80% ما بیچارگی ما در بیسوادی ما است که ما مطالعه نداریم. من خود تا که زنده هستم همیشه خدمتگار اینمی مردم هستم از طریق موسیقی.
And this is where the conflict generally resides between Sufis and scholars. God cannot be known through the mind only. You know? The mind is a horse, as the Sufi saying goes, that takes you to the Sultan's palace, the door, but does not enter with you in it. So the mind can lead you to that level of knowing the existence of God, but not to communicate with God and know the essence of God. That's a different dimension.
I feel no matter what your religion is, it's all the same. We're looking for somewhere peaceful inside us. And this music, whether it's Oneness, whether it's any of the other artists that are here, that are there, that fills something. During today's concert, the leaves began to rustle with a beautiful breeze that came through. And I suppose that's what you feel. It's just something comes right inside you.
Berber culture, it's a matriarchal community. And the woman is crucial, not just as a mother or as a wife, but as a leader of the tribe.
women in the desert are very educated. And many of them are poetesses or women who write, wonderful literature in Arabic, and they teach each other. And these people are nomads. They move from one place to the other. Singing is an everyday practice in the desert. They call it huda when it comes to singing to camels. Because you know that camels and caravans can walk easily if you sing to them. And it's always in that cadence of moving from one place to the other. It's like a journey. It's infinite and it's going on and on through centuries and endless.
Every religion on the face of the earth is very dependent, really, upon the arts. Because the arts are the most direct and immediate way of communicating profound passions and profound beliefs. We can have a conversation till the cows come home, but if we are sharing in a chant or in a dance or in a ritual, that is like an arrow. It goes much faster.
Awaken, my beloved, do not sleep. Day and night do not sleep. Seas and deserts do not sleep. Awaken, my beloved, do not sleep. For if there is a sin that we can commit, it's for lovers to go to sleep. Because lovers must never sleep. Lovers of truth, lovers of knowledge, must never sleep. Spirituality is awakening one another. Awakening one another.
Je pense que cette rencontre est intéressante pour se mieux connaître. C'est vrai que ceux qui sont dans la spiritualité ne peuvent pas oublier que le monde n'est pas fait que d'armes. Mais ceux qui sont dans les banques doivent savoir aussi que le monde doit avoir une âme.
Donc je travaille sur un défi spécial qui est effectivement d'introduire dans cette pensée, cette vision cosmique de la Banque mondiale, les perspectives des religions et les perspectives de spiritualité. Il y avait d'abord une grande hostilité parce que l'impression des gouvernements surtout, c'était que ça n'avait rien à faire avec les défis de développement. Mais c'est très clair, c'est de plus en plus clair que ça a beaucoup à faire.
we're part of this large group of people. And the effect of understanding each other and experiencing each other and really coming to love each other. To recognize the profound truth enshrined in these other traditions and how they approach the sacred, God, whatever word you want to use, the holy, and how they use their music as that vehicle for the approach.
Ave Maria tão pura, Virgem nunca maculada, ouvi a prece tirada do meu peito de amargura, vós que sois cheia de graça, escutai minha oração, conduzi-me pela mão por esta vida que passa, conduzi-me pela mão por esta vida que passa.
Fado is the most pure expression of the Portuguese soul, and our soul, our saudade, stays in our soul, in our way of living all the time. And the faith is very strong. The faith that everything will be okay, just believing in something bigger.
Ditosa Santa Maria, vós que sois a Mãe de Deus e que morais lá nos céus, rogai por nós cada dia, e que morais lá nos céus, rogai por nós cada dia.
Saudade is a very deep feeling. It's when you miss someone or something or a place very, very hard. Saudade is the only Portuguese word. It doesn't have any synonymous in any other language. So that makes us feel good and sad at the same time.
Esquece o tempo e a dor, pensa só no nosso amor. Vai dar-me a tua mão. Sobe comigo em Costa, porque quando a gente gosta, ninguém cala o coração. Sobe comigo em Costa, porque quando a gente gosta, ninguém cala o coração.
Now, this is the call for prayer. And as you know, in Islam, there are 5 prayers a day. And the notion is whenever there is a shift in nature or in the sun, people have to break their day and turn to God in order to keep that relationship going.
In a sense, we're creating a sound which is purely abstract, which anyone, whether Christian or not, can go and inhabit and be taken out of their normal worlds. And here in Fez, of course, that's a perfect idea. We're not just singing to Christians here. There definitely is a transcendent possibility in the music. When it's really going well, it as it were, takes off. I mean, that's one way of putting it. One takes off from this world and sort of goes into one's own world or somewhere else.
Christian and be against your neighbor who's of a different race or a religious tradition. The strong, proactive Christian stance is that you don't just tolerate a Hindu, you don't just tolerate a Jew, you don't just tolerate a Muslim, you embrace them. You go out to your neighbor. And the fascinating Christian point is that particularly the neighbor who's different from you.
غباوي سوداني سوداني ما مريو معطلة 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 غيرهم الشرفة سوداني 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 حصاوي هذا وحد الله هذا مريو
I would be very much criticized by a very strong group within Christianity, which takes a hard line towards your neighbor who's different from you. It's very swift to say, this is the Christian stance, and if you're not with us, you're against us.
والله طبعا لأن الموسيقى يعني يقولوا بأنها لغة عالمية يعني بلا حدود. هذيك هي الرسالة. ذاك الشيء علاش أنا نقول إني حاملة رسالة لذاك اللي يسلم. ذاك الشيء اللي الهدف هي. لا 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 إله إلا الله السلام عليكم. كنت فاعل معاهم ونتفكر في يعني في الآخرة ديالي إلى مت يعني إلى مت شقد يخلق شقد يجيني نتفكر في يعني في ذاك الكوتي ديال الله ديال سيدي ربي والأغاني ديال الحب نتفكر في هو ذاك الشيء نعيشه كله كل معنى نمشي معاه يعني. لا يغنوا النساء، احنا عندنا دنيا هانية يعني الحرية التامة، ولكن محافظين في نفس الوقت.
Nous, on chante toujours pour l'être humain. Et c'est ça qui est surtout humain.
Nous sommes tous interdépendants, nous sommes tous partis du même généalogie cosmique. Nous sommes les frères des animaux sauvages et les cousins des fleurs des champs. Parce que nous sommes tous des poussières d'étoiles. Nous sommes tous interdépendants.
And internationalism and solidarity has to be achieved through international institutions. As imperfect as those institutions are, the world would be a much more dangerous place without them.
How many people die because of American structural violence, imposing many things unethical to the other part of the world? That cannot be questioned. So I feel that.
Alors, est-ce que l'âme et le monde du commerce se rencontreront? Je ne sais pas, mais ces rencontres sont là pour amorcer quelque chose, vous voyez? Se connaître déjà, savoir où on est, qu'est-ce qu'on fait, qui on est et comment on peut par la suite se retrouver éventuellement.
I get my joy when I see people being joyful. And it's our job to play music where the people can get up the seat, clap their hands, and put on a dance, and give honor and praises to God. And so we have to, in order to be successful, get in the right frame of mind to know that it's not me, it's God.
موسیقی سرحد، مذهب سیاست نمیشناسه، نداره سرحد، مذهب، سیاست. موسیقی پارتی از زندگی ما، موسیقی است، صلح است، نوای صلح است، صدای صلح است، صدای محبت است.
در آن نفس می‌گیرم، در آرزو